That time of year has come already. Calf pens have been taken down. We start washing some gates. Abby's just turned the pressure washer on, so round them all up. She can wash them all. Here comes Rob with another one. Calves have had some fresh sheets this morning. They are loving life. They've also had the balls hung from the ceiling now, or from the rafters. Enrichment activity, that is, for the calves. There's a few of their feeding, but I need to feed them. I've just done a mix. There's the wagon. We'll go and spit that out. Yeah, so now that the calves are all weaned and in one big pen, all the gates are getting a good wash. So Abby's doing that. She did all the teat feeders and everything yesterday. I should feed the cows. I've got a few odd jobs in the parlour I want to do, fixing some pulse pipes and various things like that. Make that all hunky-dory. First things first, I've got to pick up the little bit of stuff that always comes out the door of the cleaner while she's loading it. I don't know why I didn't seal properly. Right, so I'm just feeding the outside run of the shed at the moment. And then we'll do one strip down the middle of the inside, go and feed the young calves, and then come back and split whatever is left out for the other side of the shed. So it's like the gang of bullers at the end here, look. Look at that, having a ride. There's quite a few of those to AI tonight. 3 this morning, bit of a quieter one, but there's a whole gang of them there going at it. Just when I'm shutting these in, it's just nice to have a bit of a look to see who they are in case we're missing them on their cubes, because like that cow there hasn't got a cube, number 70. So it's just good to know that she's here with the bulling gang. But you might be able to see like that cow there, she's not been served yet. Whereas this one here has. Anything that's got blue on its back has been served. So that's what we like to see. All these ones out here with no blue, that's good. Just like that, nice empty yard. So we'll come down and we'll feed against this side here. And then we'll go over and feed the calves. Come back, feed this end. And then go back out the way that we're coming in. And shut it all up again. All ready for Juno to come and start pushing it all in about an hour's time. Look at those happy little moos. I'm gonna have to go and brush that end bit in. My OCD will not allow that to stay where it is. Sorry guys, I didn't feed you that brilliantly, did I? I sort of fed their allowance. And I still had a bay of the shed left. Hang on, you have that bit. Yeah, that's good. So yeah, calves are now on the big cow diet. Getting cake twice a day as well. Looking very good. I started way out down here, look at that. There it goes. Right, shut some gates and go and get on with some odd jobs. Right, change of scenery this afternoon. Yard scraping for me. Danny running for the cows. Rob and Abby are in there milking. We had an absolute deluge of rain over dinner, so we've got a small lake out the back of our place. Right, not particularly easy to film while scraping because it's very noisy, but the yard is now scraped. Just got to shut the handles across there in a second. We're looking at the slurry pit because you didn't really get a feel for how full it is from the other end. Still plenty of room. Plenty of room. We'll fill up quick. I will endeavour to go out to the new pit and show you that in this video. People keep asking. And I just haven't been out there. But that's filling up too. Here you are, this is what the balls are for. Calves to play with. Of course, as soon as I turn up, they stop. One over there having a bit of a nuzzle on it. You can fill them with hay or straw or silage or whatever. Some of them just like to go and scratch their head on it and whatever. Right, tipsy bin time. Take out the little lock. Slide the lid back. Stick that in there for a sec. Now these are getting 2 white buckets, so I am reliably informed. So 2 buckets all the way along the feed face for these little calves twice a day. Well, I'd certainly say they know what cake is. Tuck him right in. These guys have just been started on it. They're still on milk once a day. They get a little bit in that trough. Right, off to AI some cows. Right, 9 out of 11 of tonight's AI cows complete. If anyone's wondering what I mean by AI, it's artificial insemination. So here and on many other farms, especially in this part of the country where you can grow a lot of grass, farms block calves, so all the cows will calve in like a 12 or 14 week window to To do that, you have to artificially inseminate them or have masses of balls. But doing it artificially, you can also handpick your genetics as well, which is pretty good. So we're right in the busy period of AI for us, week 2. So there's a lot of cows. We need to do sort of 15 a day, doing 11 just tonight alone. So that's good. I've just walked up to get this last little group in. You can see how much rain we've had over lunchtime. Look at that, ridiculous. These are the ones that just are either out the tank. See the green leg band on that cow? I mean, she's had a high cell count at some point, so we milk them last so they can't possibly infect anyone else if they are infectious with their cell count. And then also see there's one there with red tape on there. She is currently out the tank because she's got mastitis. And then there's a couple like this one's gone a bit skinny, so keep a closer eye on her. One here had a bad foot and that sort of thing. So they're in a separate group. Right, it's now Wednesday. Just letting the heifers back out the yard. What an absolute cracking morning. Look at this. There we go. Where are you off to? Come on, girls. They're not that keen to go out. They're going up to Herbal Lay on top of the hill up there. But I don't think they like it that much. Come on in, gilly ghosts. They're good enough at going out, really. If you can see in the shed there, Martin's digger has come inside, so he's left it here ever since he dug the pit out. There's someone coming to do something to it. I'm not sure what. It needs a bit of work doing, and then he can either take it away or do a bit more here, do some tracks and some stuff. Come on in, you lot. One with a little stubby tail. Oh, what happened to her tail? God, look at that. Blue sky. There's not masses on at the minute, so just come back after breakfast to hoik these guys out the yard. Rob's gone to a meeting, and then we've got red tractor inspections soon, so we're just sort of tidying some bits up and doing some pressure washing and that sort of thing. So got a little bit of pressure washing to do, and then me and Abby have got to go and weigh Eloise this morning for her growth chart, so we're going to do that, grab a pasty in town, and then my truck's got its MOT tomorrow, so I've got to do that as well. Everything's happening. Here we are, look, back to the herbs. I don't know why, nothing seems to want to really eat these herby things. See, it's been stood around the pole a bit, scratching on them, but I know they're getting fed inside. They're probably not overly hungry. Whoa! Something's just spooked them. Go on! One of them's touched the fence or something. Do not want 40 heifers running back at me. Yeah, I think one of them's touched the fence. That's what that was. Hey, skippies. Right, well done, girls. Oh, they've broken the wire, that's what they've done. I don't know why, but the heifers have decided to snap this post off when coming back in. That's probably what spooked them, one of them breaking that. And luckily I managed to get the ones that had gone that way back. It's going to got this post. I was going to tie this to that. It's going to be a proper like bodged fencing job. But that would keep them in. They're only here for today and then they're off. So get all that rigged up. Right, now Friday morning. Not the nicest of days, we've had better days this week. Anyway, I kept saying I was going to come out here and show you this. So here is the lagoon. As you can see, rapidly filling up with water. I stood right on the top of it here. That's the ramp. It goes down, so you can see we're fair ways up, but it's probably not even half full yet. Obviously, as it gets taller, it's getting wider all the time. One thing I've just noticed is that the pipe is no longer concreted in. That's obviously come out. That one's sort of like drilling into the bit of concrete that's underneath it, and tacking in there. Water running in there, all the yard water that's going into drains. Bit wet out here, as you can see. That'll firm up in the spring, I guess. But all the grass has come up anyway. Looking good. It's going to start raining now, so that's a good time to run for cover. Yeah, it's pretty soft here underfoot. Pretty soft. You can see all the stuff that Billy drilled earlier on is absolutely motoring. And just the stuff around the pit here, it's all here, but it's a little bit behind. The rest of it, as to be expected. Also, this post is broken, by the looks of it, and possibly another one in there. This fence isn't looking too good. Anyway, indoor jobs again today. I'm going to continue pressure washing out around by the crush and some more of the gates in the yard and everything. And then tonight there's a new box of cubes have turned up to put on the last few cows that haven't got any. So Rob said he would do that tonight whilst he milks with Abby, and I'll do the yard work. So I have to put some sand out tonight, bed up the cubicles, and then scrape out obviously and do the AIs. So we look forward to that. I don't know if I should just put these in the bin now or then put them on the cows first. I'm only joking. Right, here is my morning's work. Done all that wall, which is lovely and clean now. It doesn't look so clean there, but it is clean. All the way down that big steel door. All these gates in this crush. That all absolutely sparkling. Backside of that door. I mean, don't get me wrong, when the cows come in tonight, it will all be mucky again. Done this one here as well. Filled up the foot bath, washed all this down ready for milking tonight. Look at that, perfect. It is extremely satisfying doing pressure washing. I mean, I wouldn't want to do it every day, but it is very, very satisfying. Something new that has arrived yesterday is this big drum here. Now, this has got formalin in it, which is what we put in the foot bath to look after the cow's feet. It is horrible stuff. Well, that says look corrosive. So you only use, like we use 5 litres in our foot bath per milking, which is next to nothing. It's 2.5% or something like that. We've got an IBC now. We did have it in these blue drums before. This is actually the chemical that goes through the teat brush. But it was kept in another building. I had to go and get it every time, and it was horrible pumping it out and all the fumes go in your face and whatever. So Rob's ordered an IBC, and it's got a little tap on the bottom there, and the foot bath is literally just there. So now when we put the foot bath up, like tonight, before the cows go through it, just take 2 little jugs out of there, chuck it in the foot bath, and that has minimised the handling to that a lot compared to what it was. So that's good. Improvements all the time. Right, it's a horrible day, it's raining, I'm hungry, I'm going home, and we'll be back for some yard work. Right, new sheets for the girls tonight. It was a Friday night after all. Very difficult to film, but basically, new sand going on the cubicles. Especially when I need 2 hands. Yes, it's Friday night, so cows get bedded with sand Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays. The weather is absolutely atrocious unless you are an aquatic animal, and unfortunately the handler window has been left down all day, so I have a very damp arse, if you wanted to know. Right, back at the pile. You just tilt the bucket over a little bit, drive in forwards, and then when you meet some resistance just crowd back. Try and level the bucket off without putting it over the headstock. That'll do. Pull the boom back in because that is heavy. Go and do some more. It's very difficult to film doing the sand because I need both hands. I've got to be holding the joystick to dispense it and also steering at the same time. I can't do both. Well, I can do both, but I can't do both and film. I'm not that good. That lagoon's going to fill up quicker than you think. Rain like this afternoon, it is absolutely slapping it down. Right, great lighting here. These are the last 3 cows that have been served tonight, so I've done 9. They're on their way back to the shed. I'm going to shut this main group away, and then the guys have just got the red group in the parlour at the minute, milking. Ah, it is dark. Come on, girls. Had a cow get her head stuck in there tonight. Come on, girls, in the shed. Come on, bedtime. Right, all ready for the red group now. So we put a gate across the gangway here. And then they have, I think there's 12 or 13 cubicles here. There's one more than there is cows in the group anyway. So, yeah, nicely bedded up cubicles. Some nice grey sand. There's a massive mob of cows here bulling up there in the shed somewhere. Ready for the morning. They all look happy. We are nearly done for the week. Right, thanks for watching this video. I've not ended it very well again, I know. Christmas tree's up, so it must be December. Abby did that. I had no part in that whatsoever. I'm absolutely shattered. Please like the video, subscribe if you've not already. You will not want to miss next Sunday's video. Big life announcement coming up. So I'll see you there. 9 o'clock. Cheers.